Alrighty, man. Didn't even add myself to the studio. What it do? Yeah, no mouth. Take the watch out your mouth.
This is Allegiant Stadium in Las Vegas. In 40 days, 5 weeks from Saturday, it will host.
All right, man. What's going on, man? Oh, frozen and stuff. Just started.
Through Seattle, home to the Super Bowl champion Seahawks, and tonight, home to WWE's brand new.
All right. What it do with everybody, man? What's going on? What's cracking lagging? What's cracking lagging? Yeah, on this Monday. All right. Let's see something before we get started.
To be in rare form here in Seattle tonight. Io Sky looking on at her former friend. They'll be a part of the Women's Intercontinental Championship #1 contender gauntlet match tonight. The hot free agent, the ruler, Oma Femi, with his toughest test to date. The 6'6", 310-pounder does battle with the Lion of Bulgaria. The dangerous Rusev. What a clash tonight.
Wrenches to form. Easily remove those connections. Unscrew the white nut too. Any place you can imagine, it could be useful. So
What say, wherever you go, man?
We are going to stop Seth Rollins. All right. The visions of
I want to make sure we goody. It's a lag.
to me because he is not medically clear to compete. So if you please leave the ring and let me carry on with my
Thank you. Yo. What's going on?
pursuit. Chasing it through the arena. They're coming from all angles. And there's nowhere to go.
It's dead. Said Vaughn was doing that anyway.
Mm-hmm.
And the trash dog.
Yeah. Yo. What's going on, my guy?
You are looking live at the home of the NHL's bracket. This is Climate Pledge Arena in Seattle.
What's going on? Yeah. Let's see what we got in store. We got like the Intercontinental Championship match and a Women's Gauntlet match. Adam Pearce in the ring.
Seattle.
Okay, we'll be about to discuss.
Normally I'd be out here to enthusiastically welcome everybody to Monday Night Raw, but tonight I have some unfortunate business to attend to.
Okay.
Unfortunate
news.
It's time to have a conversation with somebody that's made himself well known over the last month or so. Somebody that I happen to know is in the building tonight.
Seth Rollins? Is he talking about that?
So Seth.
Okay, I'm about to say.
Rollins. Seth, I know you're in the building tonight because the Vision is in the building tonight, and it's time for you and I to have a talk face to face, eye to eye. So please join me in the ring.
Stop.
Seth, I know you're here. You can take the message.
Well, that looks like a bunch of them, huh?
The arena's being flooded with a masked hooded.
The hell?
Dozens of these guys. It's one of them, Seth. Well, good luck figuring it out, Corey. This is like a...
Bro, we playing a game of musical chairs here or something like that? Guess who? Yeah, we playing the game of guess who, Seth? That's exactly what that was, a game of guess which one is Seth.
For a long time, I didn't need any of that, but I do.
I know, right? Nobody needed none of that.
Listen, we see eye to eye.
It's more obvious now he's gonna come out with a new theme song that he haven't came out with no music yet.
I don't like him. But it's not my job to like or dislike people. It is my job to be the general manager of Monday Night Raw. So I want you to hear it directly from me. What you've been doing for the last month with all the black masks, it's unacceptable.
What's unacceptable is that everybody got injured in the Vision. That's what's unacceptable.
Not because I don't think the Vision deserves it. Yeah, I think they deserve it. But because, Seth, you had surgery less than 5 months ago. So I know you know how dangerous it is, what you've been doing week in and week out. And yeah, the drive-by attack and the escape, it's worked every time. But let me ask you this. What happens when it doesn't? Because you get away, or you have other guys in masks. I understand it. I understand it, but I don't
yeah,
want
to
to
address this mask situation, man.
you don't get away.
Get these mask men under control here.
When the Vision gets their hands on you, then what happens? And have you thought about that? Because
I feel like having all these mask men out here ain't gonna do nothing though. We already know it's only one guy, and it's really Seth.
We nip it in the bud. We stop it now. Because I'm telling you as a man, the worst case scenario is that they get their hands on you. And when they do get their hands on you, that worst case scenario means it's the end of Seth freaking.
What I mean, it's only Logan Paul and what you call? And speaking of Logan Paul, right? It's only Logan Paul and Austin 3 in the joint now. So I mean, I mean, like, really? They're not a threat though. I mean, no offense. Says look like he doesn't give a fuck. He don't.
Matter of when, and that when is now, because we are about to beat the bricks out of all of your masked minions. And the
or your masked minions.
Freaking Rollins. Seth, there's a
Man,
bullet with your name on it. And we don't give a damn how many masked idiots you got. They ain't gonna take it for you. So I guess consider this worst case scenario. Well, this is unique, Corey. Rollins has got some camouflage now. It's absolute chaos in the ring. Where's Rollins? Well, apparently the Visionary had a plan. He thought the Vision would be out here tonight.
Okay, yeah, that was weird. Yeah.
Well, the Vision tonight's about to go from bad to worse. Yeah, the man who drove Heyman away in an
They ain't doing nothing with LA Knight. I tell you that much. Nothing at all.
None other than LA Knight, but he's heading into a dangerous situation here. The Megastar walking with purpose, making a beeline to Logan Paul. Tripping into the barricade in LA Knight singling out Austin Theory. There was the Vision put up.
Yeah.
Now Logan Paul from behind, and this is the MO division, the numbers game.
So I'm assuming Seth is probably going to be. Seth Rollins is more than likely is probably going to be Brock Lesnar's. He's going to answer Brock Lesnar's open challenge. Because why Seth didn't basically stick around. I mean, I'm assuming that's just basically the end of the division. Like, I think his beef was more so with Paul Heyman and Braun Breaker. Logan Paul got added into the group after Seth got injured, and so did Austin Theory too as well. So it seemed like Seth don't really want no part of Logan Paul and or Austin Theory. But then again, the same old conversation once again. Here you go. You got LA Knight working with Jey Uso, which, like, I guess we all just supposed to forgive and forget, right? Maybe the forgive part, but not the forget part, really. I'm assuming what they're gonna get an extra member, 6-man tag, something like that. Why is there? Why is it bot in your chat? My God, yeah, that's over on Kick.
Time to celebrate. Man, between the hand situation, the vision, it's not often they're outnumbered.
Yeah, that's over on Kick, man. Need to try to get that off.
The World Tag Team Champions and the Megastar.
Let's see some. Let's see. Let's get rid of that. 31. It's just me, Oos.
In what has been a chaotic start to Monday Night Raw on the road to WrestleMania,
Delete.
So celebrating after dismantling.
I guess the celebration continues, I guess.
And what about the plan by
okay, yeah, I don't know if it deleted.
We've never known.
But yeah, I gotta have like a
could not have a plan. We saw an unfold.
I gotta have like a moderator or whatever like that. You know, who moderate the chats and all that. Somebody dropped their phone.
Those nights. You and me both.
LA Knight picked it up and said, I'm gonna take a picture with it, man. Yeah. Okay. Yeah, I'm pretty sure they're gonna announce a 6-man tag team match. That's exactly what I got a feeling. LA Knight should be at least in the title picture. Should be. Oh, what they talking about right now?
Continue to get worse for that group. Yeah, what a night it's going to be tonight here on Monday Night Raw. We have a new Intercontinental Champion in AJ Lee. Tonight we will determine the #1 contender for her gold in a gauntlet match. Lyra Valkyria, Bayley, Io Sky, Raquel Rodriguez, Asuka.
Yeah, that just popped up, you know, because I got all the chats, you know, from Twitch, Kick, and YouTube all connected.
Tonight is the first title defense for the brand new Intercontinental Champion. Penta will defend the gold against
Penta going one-on-one. What up, Grande Americano?
Certainly hope that they
Rusev versus Overfemi. I definitely think that's going to end in a disqualification.
collide as the hottest free agent in the game. Overfemi collides with the Lion of Bulgaria, Rusev. And let's take a look at what happened between these two last week right here on Monday Night Raw. Rusev was bold enough to step up to the plate and attempt to bring the fight to the ruler.
I mean, they've been building there for a little bit, though. But at the same token, man, I don't think it should happen right now.
So CM Punk and the world champs here tonight.
What happened? Said something about CM Punk.
2K Universe is already tearing it up in early access in season 1 of the ringside.
Yeah, I think I might get the Triple H one.
Starts from AAA
Because
with the largest roster in
you got AAA in the game too as well.
in a revamped universe mode. It's time to call.
Yeah, I'm good with the Monday Night War or the Attitude Era. It's like, bro, I mean, awesome era, really was. But I mean, like, how many times you gonna relive that? And I think Triple H cover is the best option because you get everything and a little bit more.
Jimmy, I know you're trying to leave. Can I just have 2 seconds? Listen.
Can we figure out who attacked you, Jay? Like, you just come back and like everything is just normal.
LA Knight against the Vision. I was just curious if you could.
I don't give a damn about no Seth Rollins, Logan Paul, Austin Theory. They all the same to me. They got to get got though. You feel me? Let's go. We got receipts to hand out. You feel me? Come on, man.
Listen, wait, just one more thing. You know, Jay, I remember a time that you and CM Punk were actually friends. Do you have anything to say about his comments to your cousin Roman Reigns last week regarding your family?
I know, right? Yeah, like, come on,
Let's
because
say to CM Punk. Forget him. Let's go along. Hold on. Maybe we do got something to say.
okay. It'd be interesting to see what they got to say though, because I still don't understand how Roman just allowed CM Punk to just say what he said last week on Monday Night Raw, and that just be it. And Roman Reigns' whole mantra was always, man, you ain't gonna let them disrespect our family like this. Every single time. Jay was out there, Jimmy was out there. Roman will always be like, man, they talking mess about our family. You said something about your dad, bro. Your deceased father. They just stood there. And I'm the only one getting the $10 pass for the Hardy Boys and the Matt Hardy. So, is it just them? Because I know they got certain type of packs. You know, so. Yeah, I'm going to get more than likely the Triple H. The final balls would have. The final balls would have slapped the shit out of CM Punk. He sure would have. He sure would have. So I'm interested in seeing what Jimmy and Jay going to say though. But still, like, who attacked the Jay? Unless they milking it. And I was just talking with my guy Warren Marlowe about it too. It could be Sami Zayn. Sami Zayn could have been the one who attacked Jacob and could have been the one who attacked Jey Uso. But, you know, they ain't saying nothing about it. And then the whole Drew McIntyre, Jacob Fatu one, they just basically blaming it on Drew, which it could have been Jay, you know. And I don't think it is Drew, because Drew really don't lie. He really don't lie. He might over exaggerate a little bit, but he ain't lying. So I think it was Sammy. You know, Sammy on a crash out course. You know, he about to crash out on Cody too. Like, although I was hearing another take, like, man, that they're gonna do, you know, they're giving the title back to Cody. They gotta flip him at Mania, man. Especially if he beats Randy Orton. And if he doesn't beat Randy Orton, then I'm assuming, you know, you're gonna definitely get the Sami Zayn, you know, play a factor in costing Cody the championship some way, you know, and then maybe Cody come to his realization, like, man, like, I am that guy, you know, maybe, but hey, wonder what The Rock and the Usos had to say. The Rock would have said some crazy shit. I already know. The Rock would have literally said some crazy ass shit, though.
gauntlet match before, a tag team gauntlet.
Yeah, it's going to be a fatal four-way.
WWE.
It's going to be a fatal four-way. What you talking about? You talking about? Yeah. What you talking about? Are you talking about the Cody and Jacob and all them?
Here tonight on Monday Night Raw, World Champ CM Punk is here. Uso says that.
Are you excited about the build-up for Mania? Yeah. I mean, like the the four main stories for real, because I believe it's only 4 matches that's been announced. Obviously, with the Bianca, I keep saying that we got Rhea and Jade. I think this could save maybe Jade Cargill in a way, maybe her title reign, because it just been lackluster, whatever, and it just So they had their first face-to-face on SmackDown. Liv and Stephanie, I was hoping for Liv and Raquel, but let's see how it go on though. But definitely, I'm excited for the Roman Reigns and CM Punk and Randy and Cody. I mean, I think everybody's excited for that because, it's teacher versus student. It's like Cody Rhodes, where he's at now, taking on, his mentor. So, and that can go so many ways. I'm kind of upset still how they just did Drew McIntyre like that. Although he's filming a movie, you had people who were still filming a movie after WrestleMania. They still went to WrestleMania and did their thing. Like, I hear people talking about Drew was boring and Drew wasn't in, and I can't argue. Everybody got their own opinion. I like the Drew. I think Drew had created a story for himself, basically. The whole pandemic, not getting a title run with the fans, getting screwed multiple times with the bloodline and all of that. The title finally. The title finally get off of Roman, and then you got the Cody thing, and Drew and Cody been going at it for a while. So I didn't assume they was going to take the title off him just yet, But and I think Cody Rhodes got the most dislikes now. Jey Uso had the last previous record. Had the most. That's sell by EO though. She just bounced back though. But she got Cody now got the most dislikes of him winning the WWE Championship. So, okay, Cody versus Ray. Yeah, I was hoping they would have did a Fatal 4-Way. The last Fatal 4-Way we got at WrestleMania was 26 years ago. WrestleMania 2000. The Rock, Triple H, Mick Foley, Mick Foley and the Big Show. I thought that was amazing. Why not do it? We had triple threat matches though, but a Fatal 4-Way, I think it played a factor into everything, and I don't know what they're gonna do with Drew. So I think Jacob deserved the shot because he kept getting screwed out of it. Cody, he lost the damn Elimination Chamber. Get a shot in the chamber, lost the chamber, then get another shot and win the joint in a one-on-one match. It was just, hey, I agree, but in my opinion, it's not.
Referee Sean Bennett right there.
Jade's fault. The creator for it's been trash. Yeah, it ain't Jade's fault. But I think she does play a factor into it. Just like how, I think it was one scene, right? I'm pretty sure you guys seen Unreal, where LA Knight goes out there, and of course, you got Abyss back there, and I think he's the producer of the match and the Money in the Bank, and they got a certain way how they wanted to go between LA Knight and Seth when it comes down to the ending. And, you can coach the guy all day long. You have so many plans, or whatever like that. But I think Jay also got to pull her part. Yes, the creative team, but which I think also they had plans for Bianca. Just look at it. Like, they had plans for her to come back, and it didn't go that well her finger wasn't healing or whatever, because you couldn't tell me, like, why put the title on her if she was just gonna hold the title and take on Michelle or B-Fab, or then take on what was her name, Jordan Grace, and that was it. That was pretty much it. So it was just like, why take the title? Why, who was champion at that time? I think it was Tiffany Stratton. Well, I mean, the title was coming off her soon, so, but you know, like, yeah, you can blame it on creatives. I mean, that's another thing we seen on Unreal too. They don't know what the hell they doing in the creative firm at all, though. But I think they were banking on they were banking on Bianca to come back, especially having her go against Mania and filling in the story and everything like that. So, I mean, you know, hey, they need to mix something up though too. Io looks like she's wearing her attitude arm 2K. Yeah, I ain't even got the joint yet. I just been seeing a whole lot of animation and YouTube videos. The more and more I see it, the more and more I'm gonna play it. So I just be like, I get it when I get it.
Count out, you head back to the locker room, and the next woman will join the fray.
I get it when I get it.
Hey, palm strike by Io. Ira answers with a series of kicks. Here now. Oh, and a backbreaker. Butterfly backbreaker by Io Sky, and now Sky looking to rally. Lyra does not want to be there for the bullets.
Yeah, they got the games, man. They got that joint on point, man.
Io gonna head up, maybe
interest in everything.
Valkyria able to intercept. Big right hand from Valkyria. Irish whip into the opposite turnbuckle and look at
okay, Io.
Tremendous balance, Lyra. Into a kick.
The problem with WWE.
You can tell
I need to move my joint over so I can see.
Not beating full speed ahead right now, knowing that if she gets past Lyra, it still could be a very, very long night. What about Lyra?
They overproduce everything.
Right now, Lyra needs to figure out what's going to turn the tides back into her.
I could agree on that. I could definitely agree on that.
So comfortable on the top rope. Remember the sunset flip. The Lyra Valkyria works out of it. Oh, step up in Zaguri, caught Sky in the ear. And now Lyra Valkyria slips on the ropes. But
Tornado DDT.
DDT. Hanging on for a little more insurance. And now, looking to put Io away.
I mean, I think Jade Cargill, man, was just brought in because of her look. I think of her really look. It really wasn't her wrestling ability, obviously. You know, for those who've seen her in AEW. But it was her look. It was her look. It was seeing that she sort of had a connection with the young black female audience. And yeah, they wanted to capitalize on that, you know, and the stuff they could do with, you know, Bianca, Naomi, such. Other than that, I mean, you know, we seen when even Bianca and Jay was teaming up, you know, how everything wasn't going as planned. I'm you know, as we seen, you know, as far as in ring with Jade.
Kick drops Valkyria. Lyra.
You know,
kind of
like what Rhea Ripley said on SmackDown. Like, you know, Rhea Ripley was like, my baddie. Oh, moonsault. Cover 1, 2, 3. Okay. Like Rhea was saying, her body is you know, stay in shape to, you know, do her thing in the ring and, you know, kick ass and all that. And Jade Cargill's body was just basically, you know, just to look good. And I don't know, she did look good, but you know, I don't want Jade Cargill to be a Scott Steiner though. You know, Scott Steiner was all looks and no brains.
That was great defense there by Scott. Absolutely right. Here comes the genius of the sky.
Oh, hey, yo, every time she do a suicide dive, boy.
Game-changing power. Neil, though, able to land on her feet. Neil taking the fight to Raquel.
Oh.
Back elbow. And now Rodriguez with a clothesline. Corey, this woman has been red hot in recent months. I agree with you. Look at
That's a good question.
best of her career improves week after week.
I'm not too sure what Jade was doing before WWE, but I would probably say yes because of her look. Like WWE look, you know, they, you know, especially with the women in this new, I want to say what, new generation. I don't even know if that's the right word, but you know, you get a lot of women now that they just not eye candy. You know, they more athletic. You know, and you got girls like Bianca and you know Jade and Charlotte, and you know they all buff and rip, you know, and all that stuff like that. Oh boy, okay, Raquel.
Has won a gauntlet match in her career.
So I think they would have found her.
Here tonight.
I think they would have found her,
By Rodriguez.
especially if she did have interest in it. They definitely would have found her. You know.
You know, Corey, I hate to keep harping on this, but Raquel Rodriguez has been damn near unstoppable as of late. And I think she should be the world champ today, if it wasn't for a screw up a couple of weeks back in that match with Stephanie McCare when Liv got involved.
You know, I don't know that I can disagree with your assessment of the situation, Cole. Look at this power.
Raquel now, Io face first on our announce table. There's just a malice in everything Raquel does. We looked right in her eyes there moments ago. She's just an angry individual with a chip on her shoulder.
She's an angry individual with a chip
Raquel
on her
finally
shoulder.
starting to believe in herself, believe in her own
Sometimes they just be
abilities.
saying anything.
Well, listen, she's a 5-time tag team champion. She knows what it means to wear gold. She once won an NXT championship as well. And she, I believe, finally starting to come into her own here on Monday Night Raw. This is a what have you done for me lately industry. Raquel would love some new gold cover.
I can't even get it
Io
done.
just manages to kick out as Raquel just continues to
Okay,
wear
there we go.
Sky down.
Think of what the Judgment Day Clubhouse could look like on the other side of WrestleMania. You could have potentially Raquel as Intercontinental
All right.
Champion, potentially Liv Morgan as Women's World Champion. Dom's no
All
longer
right, I'm
in.
all frozen and everything. All right. Raquel has been doing her thing. Definitely Raquel been doing her thing.
And that title this coming Saturday against Vikingo.
Yeah, I apologize for the
JBL
green all freezing.
Cannot wait. It's going to be a big night in Puebla. Raquel Rodriguez, speaking of JBL, talks about the influence JBL and his style has had on her career. You'll see her using
Alright.
JBL moves as her offense.
All right, we good or what?
Raquel getting right in the face of the official Sean Bennett. Just absorbing a tremendous amount of punishment because the first match against Lyra.
All right, let's try to restart this joint again, man.
Exactly. Io's already running at an energy deficit, and to have the power.
All right, hold tight, you guys. While we on this commercial break too, real fast, real
Tough to
fast.
deal with. Guy kicks out. And now Raquel, again, appears to be becoming
All right.
frustrated.
Well, unfortunately for
We'll be
Io,
back.
that's what's causing the frustration. Every time Io kicks out, everything Io survives just makes Raquel more and more angry. Raining all that fury down on the genius.
Raquel Rodriguez doing
Oh, my
everything in her
God.
power to beat down Io Sky. It has been physical dominance by Rodriguez. And that shote by Io Sky stuns Raquel, who's up on the top rope now. And now the genius of the Sky, who's already won one match in this gauntlet. Taking down Raquel.
Io somehow able to tap into those energy reserves. She's found something else from the top.
Come on, Raquel, you got this.
Kick Rodriguez is off her feet.
And the adrenaline is pumping through the genius of the Sky.
And she's got the fans in Seattle coming out of their seats. Now it's Raquel.
So is this a match? I'm assuming this is not a match for AJ Lee's title at WrestleMania, is it?
Salt, but Liv's Judgment Day's Liv
Liv
Morgan.
Morgan.
And that distraction allows Raquel Rodriguez to take advantage.
Let me guess. Stephanie coming out.
That's right, Liv.
Oh, that on point.
Dominica Care and Liv Morgan.
I think these two right here been the most physical. They got a match at Mania. The only match at WrestleMania that we sort of been seeing them get physical is Liv Morgan and Stephanie. Oh, one for Tornado D. You eliminated Raquel.
Raquel was distracted by the Liv Morgan situation, and Io Sky took advantage, and now Raquel is.
Oh.
Raquel can be as ticked off as she wants. The fact is, she was just bounced from the gauntlet match. I told you about the chip on her shoulder. Raquel Rodriguez. No. Driving Io. Io still has to compete in another match.
She shadowed her ass at the ring post like she was a little dark.
Rodriguez muscling up Io and a Tejana bomb on the apron. And finally, some officials rushing down to the ring to get this out of control and upsetting Raquel Rodriguez out of harm's way. And
Ivy now coming out.
Immediately begins, and it's Ivy Nile. And Raquel essentially just handed Ivy Nile a victory on a silver platter. Smart decision, Ivy. What want her to cover?
Oh, she done covered her and picked the pin up. Oh, wow. I gotta say, that's the biggest victory of Ivy now. She got her hair different. She look different.
The road to the top not going to get any easier for Ivy Nile. Bailey's buddy, Lara Valkyria, not successful in this gauntlet match, but Bailey would love it up.
Okay, man, this don't keep what you call it? Ever since I'm doing that, man, it's just gonna have to be like that.
And again, Corey, Bailey and Io Sky, once part of the group known as Damage Control, they obviously had a falling out, but Bailey seems to still care about Io, and that may cost her. You're absolutely right. It's something of a recurring theme in the career of Bailey. She is a little too empathetic. Maybe if Bailey looked out for number one more frequently, she would be champion more often. Ivy Nile, who's had a couple of Intercontinental Championship matches in the past, in her first gauntlet match here tonight. Bailey is in her fifth gauntlet match. She's actually won one in her career. Well, we talked so much about the improvement recently of Raquel Rodriguez. The same has to be mentioned for Ivy Nile. Despite failing to become Intercontinental Champion in recent months, she continues to improve. Everything she does in the ring is a little bit better than the week before. She's going to be a force. I completely agree. She's going to be a champion at one point in her career. As Bailey now delivers forearms to the face of Ivy Nile. Across the ring, Bailey telegraphed that, and Ivy took advantage.
Ivy now got a different look.
Fire hair. Love the intensity. Yeah, the viciousness of Ivy Nile, an American made.
I think she could really be something, man. She could have a breakout moment.
And I got to give Ivy credit for the way that she took out Io Sky. I mean, the rules of the match, the next match begins as soon as the match before it ends, and Ivy took advantage of it. Ivy now just punishing Bailey. Sent across the ring. Big forearm rocks Bailey. Yeah, Bailey.
Yeah, got the butt up the chest, man.
He took advantage early on. Cover now by Nile.
Bailey kicks out.
Ooh.
Ivy Niles' offense is so explosive, so impactful. Now, of course, Becky Lynch still mouthing off on social media. She just sent a note moments ago. Bye-bye, Looney Lyra. And, of course, after the elimination of Lyra without Curie. Looney Lyra. I think that one might have some legs to it.
Looney Lyra.
Becky's sick at home. She's in bed, thermometer in her mouth. I certainly hope she's taking care of herself. I mean, I would hope there are people there to take care of her. Probably as a whole team. Deservedly so.
Probably do.
Back into this, Lyra. I should say Ivy. Now Becky's got me all messed up. There you go. Blaming Becky again for everything. All your shortcomings, Cole. Blame Becky Lynch. Oh! And Ivy again in control.
All right, we coming back from the break, man.
And Ivy Nile has been impressive in this gauntlet match so far. She picked up a quick victory.
Impressive because she got a different look.
Decimated by Raquel Rodriguez, and now taking the fight to Bailey. I really like the strategy being employed by Ivy now to this juncture. She's not spending too much energy. She's utilizing her strength. Case in point into the cover. Is it enough? Kicked out by Bailey. You can tell Ivy's in no hurry. She's not rushing around. She's powerful enough that a rear chin lock is going to drain Bailey's energy as this match goes on without forcing Ivy to spend a lot of her own. And again, the winner of the gauntlet match will face AJ Lee next week for the Intercontinental Championship. The former.
Okay, so she's gonna take. Okay, this match is gonna take place next week. I was about to say I don't think it was gonna take place at WrestleMania. I think that was gonna go to the victory. That was gonna go to Becky Lynch, which I'm not even sure why they even had the matchup at why they had the matchup at Elimination Chamber. They could have just had the matchup at WrestleMania.
She hasn't held gold since she lost the WWE title at SummerSlam a couple of years ago. It's very common knowledge how highly Bailey thinks of the Intercontinental Champion AJ Lee. Nice back suplex by Bailey, and Bailey firing up. Bailey would love to test herself and compete for the Intercontinental Championship.
Yeah,
She looked up to for most of her career. Wow, so many women on the roster today has looked up to AJ Lee. And, running knee by Bailey. Ivy might be out. Bailey now, second rope, elbow to the spine.
To the back.
And a kick out by Ivy, who again has been very impressive here tonight. Great display of grit, will, and toughness from Ivy Nile. Bailey now stalking the downed Ivy. For Bailey to belly.
Belly to belly.
Ivy Nile with a nice standing switch. Roll up now by Bailey. Shoulders are down. Ivy's got to get out. Here comes Nile. Big time kick in the corner.
German suplex.
To Bailey. Off the release, floats into the cover. Hooks the leg. Bailey kicks it too. Nile's so powerful for her size. Here the referee admonishing Ivy for grabbing the hair of Bailey. Sean Bennett looked at this matchup tonight. Ivy can't allow herself to get too overconfident, especially when you're dealing with a veteran like Bailey.
Especially when you're dealing with a veteran like Bailey.
Back of the neck. Bailey now. What on earth is Bailey looking to do here?
What's she about to do?
Sunset flip. Release stacks up Ivy.
I guess that looked real cool in her mind, I guess. I mean, maybe if she didn't hold on, I guess it'd be all right.
Bailey taking a moment to survey the scene, trying to figure out what's next. Could be the Rose Plant. Ivy Nile able to counter that, though, sending Bailey to the corner. Ivy with a kick to Bailey. Stop Bailey dead in her tracks. Ivy with another chance to make something big happen. European uppercut. They're going to show off her power yet again. Vertical suplex applied to Bailey. Look at the strength.
Yeah, I don't know. I'm still learning how to kick, though. I don't push the button. I guess it's an emoji or something. I'm not even too sure. I gotta say this is going to be the most impressive that we've seen of Ivy now, right? I mean, obviously Raquel beat up Io after Io pinned Raquel, but dang, she came in, pinned Raquel, and having a good show out with Bailey.
All that blood constantly rushing to your head before impact. Feels like your skull's going to shoot out of your head. That's why Ivy's got to stay on the attack here, like she's doing now. Remember, you can't be disqualified, so she's got to break before 5, and she does. I like this ruthlessness we're seeing from that. Again. Now Bailey trying to fight to the second rope. Ivy Nile with a kick to the face, and Bailey in deep, deep trouble up there. What does Ivy do now? We're about to find out. Ivy trying to place Bailey in a more favorable position. But that was
superplex.
Delivered. Weird landing, and Ivy Nile now. Ivy fighting through the pain.
Oh. Bailey rolled out the ring, though. That ain't gonna do no good for her.
The momentum carrying Bailey outside the ring, but what a move by Ivy Nile. And we've said this before, one of the most underrated women in WWE.
Japanese wrestling movement. Appreciate it. Hello. I'm not happy that Io Sky got pinned, but at least she's still protected. Yeah. I'm not happy that she got pinned though, but I would say, I guess happy for Ivy now. One, she got a new look. Two, she just pinned the former world champion, and she having a great show out with Bailey right now, which I feel like Ivy could be an addition to the women division, instead of the same repetitive women, in the title picture or whatever like that. Oh.
The apron and Ivy just collapses.
Yeah, that's it. That may be it for Ivy.
Roll out of the ring. The veteran looking for the cover.
She probably about to hit her with the rules. No, the belly to belly. Yep. 2, 3. 3. Okay. Who else we got? Oscar. Okay. Okay, so Oscar the last one.
AJ Lee, we know she's watching this matchup. Good luck. You're going to face one of these two for the Intercontinental title on the line.
I think it's going to be Bailey. I think it's going to be Bailey. I think Oscar, she's going to have to worry about Kyrie too much. Look at her yelling at Kyrie. Oh, see? I'm pretty sure Oscar's going to blame that on Kyrie. Supposed to be paying attention.
We're trying to come to the aid of Oscar. Taking advantage. Kyrie running interference. And Oscar's taking over. Oscar, Bailey. Who's going for an Intercontinental title match? Look at this. Bang!
Yeah, but she's still protected. See what they're going to do with her at WrestleMania.
Again, the Kyrie Sane factor of the Kabuki Warriors allowing Asuka to take control of Bailey.
No, that Rio don't have the title no more. I mean, I said Rio. Well, that's what their group name was. So-called, right? Rio. But Rhea.
Never competed for the Intercontinental Championship, and she's never been in a.
I'm pretty sure we probably going to get an Oscar versus Kyrie Sane.
Kyrie now with a cheap shot. Well, more than one.
I was thinking that we probably was going to get Charlotte versus Alexa as well. Obviously knowing what happened at the Royal Rumble between the two. I think it was Alexa eliminating Charlotte or the other way around. But you know how that goes, You've been a tag team for a while, and you're in the Rumble, and your partner eliminated you.
What would you do if I just constantly screamed at you, Corey? I'd try to ignore you. And a kick by Asuka. Bailey's trying somehow to fight back. It's almost like that elbow at the beginning of the matchup woke up Asuka, look at this. Oh, now vicious. Yeah, give some credit to
Vicious
Asuka, but I would give
kicks.
credit to Kyrie, who ran interference and allowed Asuka to take control of the match. Cover now
I know this
by
match was
Asuka,
pretty
and a
much
kick
going to
out
be
at
the whole
2.
entire first hour.
I mean, this is a smart strategy, just utilizing lateral presses, forcing Bailey to kick out, which is forcing Bailey to.
But in a way, I feel like that's lazy booking by WWE. You know, to hey, let's do a Garland match. You know, because shit. We got to come up with a show every single week, and we really don't have nothing to put in the show. Roman is not gonna be here until the week after, and we got this, we got that. Like, come on, bro. In the midst of the main event, the WrestleMania season, Seth Rollins came out here and didn't say a word. He didn't say a word. It seemed like his minions, as Logan Paul called them, it was basically a musical chairs. All the minions were playing musical chairs. Okay, we got to figure out which one is stuff. I don't know if you ever been to a wrestling. Well, if you've been to a WWE show lately, maybe in the last year or so, and I know during commercial breaks, specifically not Raw. I know SmackDown. Because Raw continues to go straight all the way through, because it's live through and through on Netflix. But with SmackDown, you got the USA Network in the States and Netflix internationally. So when they take them breaks, they'll do like, something, they throw something on the Titantron, like, hey, you seen these briefcases? Remember with the championship belt, and they sweep it around, kind of like some grade school type shit, like, that's exactly what they were doing with the whole mask man.
We'll take on AJ Lee for the Intercontinental Championship next week on Raw in San Antonio.
Unless Seth Rollins is about to introduce a new vision 2.0 in a way, I don't know, but it just looks stupid. Then all the men's come in and start running around, and then you got to figure out which one is Seth. Where does Seth go?
Win this, get an opportunity at the Intercontinental title, maybe punch your ticket to WrestleMania.
Yeah, but lazy booking though. I feel like a lot of the stories you can tell within these 2 hours instead of. No offense, I'm not saying the women don't deserve all this time. They really do. All these women are really great though, but there's so much story you can really tell, especially with WrestleMania season.
Really got it locked in. Bailey able to turn around. Asuka will
WWE nowadays, they seem like they in
even if this doesn't
let's play the long game basically. Oh, that was nice. She thought she was gonna reverse it on her. She sat down with it. Oh,
that was great improvisation by Asuka there. Kicks again to Bailey. Oh, Bailey now takes Asuka down. Looking for a knee bar. And now Asuka's got nowhere to go. Center of the ring. Bailey looking for the tap out win here. Asuka trying to roll toward the bottom rope and force some sort of break. And now Bailey's going to have to break as they roll out to the apron, and Asuka grabs the rope. I always stress the importance of ring awareness. Asuka recognizing she was a few feet away, but was able to get to the safety of the bottom.
Got a contract signing this Friday.
Her opportunity to challenge AJ Lee. Here comes Bailey. And that's Vintage Bailey there as she delivers that drop kick underneath the bottom rope to Asuka. Notice Bailey.
Now I'm interested in seeing the face-to-face between Cody and Randy now. We seen we seen Cody. We seen Punk and Roman. Yeah, they 2 face-offs.
Cover. Is it enough to advance and win this gauntlet match? And a kick out.
Ooh. Oh, shit. I'm talking about my other phone, and my other phone is right here the whole time.
The importance of being a part of WrestleMania this year.
Put them on the couch, man.
You'll get the iPad back when you start listening. No doubt about it. Bailey didn't have the opportunity last year. Remember, Becky Lynch took her out, so she wasn't able to compete. Wants to get back to Las Vegas this year. That has motivated Bailey all year long. A heartbreak she won't soon forget, if ever.
Put your belt on there. Put your belt in there too.
Big heavy forearms and a back fist. Now Asuka unloading. Oh man, of offense by Asuka. And a near fall is Bailey Gets the shoulder out. I don't care who you are. It's a risky decision to engage in a striking battle with.
I go sit out there on the couch with the iPad. You're gonna turn it up.
Into the cover on Bailey.
Oh, sit right there on your chair at the table.
But it's dead now.
Oh, it's dead? Oh, that's what you're saying. All right, well, then leave it there. I'll charge it up.
Great interpretive dance performance by Kyrie Hussein on the outside of the ring.
My daddy actually.
And here's Asuka now from her Shining Wizard. Bailey able to pick her out into a cover and a kick out at 2.
2.
And
All right,
Bailey,
let's cut this one
for a
off.
backslide. Asuka
It's my fault.
counters, but
Belly to belly.
cover on Asuka to advance to a title match.
She kicked out.
Bailey needs
She
to find
kicked
a way
out.
to keep her foot on the gas pedal, tap into whatever she's got left in the tank, and she's a vet. She understands, Corey. She can't get frustrated, especially against someone as decorated as Asuka. One of the greatest of all time in the Empress of Tomorrow. Asuka back to her feet. Bailey looked like she was going to deliver an elbow again, and she lands hard outside the ring. And now she's got to be wary of Kyrie Sane. And look at Asuka drawing the official Sean Bennett. Masterful teamwork.
Oh.
And Bailey's friend, Lyra Valkyria.
She just came in and drop kick Kyrie, though. Oh.
Title opportunity. Bailey once again on the middle turnbuckle.
Oh, Oscar gonna turn it around. Got put in the Oscar lock.
Trying to fight out of this. It's in. Bailey with nowhere to go. Is she going to tap out? Lyra Valkyria did what she could to take out Kyrie Sane, but he made out.
Bailey trying to fight it. She's trying to reverse it.
Bailey rolls
1,
through.
2. Hold up, bruh. I thought she was down.
And Bailey
Rose plant.
with a rose plant. Cover.
2, 3.
Bailey's the number 1 contender for the Intercontinental.
I figured that. Bailey taking on AJ Lee.
Absolutely incredible. Thank goodness for Lyra Valkyria, who came out to help her friend. And even the odds, and I said it earlier, Corey, Lyra was so instrumental in telling Bailey last week, take your shot, take a chance. Here's Lyra Valkyria neutralizing Kyrie Sane with a drop kick. And then back inside the ring, Bailey looking for an elbow drop, picked out of midair. Caught by Asuka with an Asuka lock, but the role model able to escape just in time to deliver the rose plant. Good night, Asuka. Hello, number 1 contendership. Next week on Monday Night Raw from San Antonio, Bailey has an opportunity to win the Intercontinental Championship as she takes on the champion AJ Lee. And look at how Asuka's
Taking on AJ Lee.
Well, ladies and gentlemen, we're going to switch gears now and talk about the situation for the main event at WrestleMania, the World Heavyweight Championship, and a confrontation last week between the champion CM Punk and Roman Reigns.
I mean, what's to talk about? We already know what was said. Some diabolical, despicable words by CM Punk.
Why do you look so angry? I'm giving you what you want. I'm acknowledging Roman Reigns. We are on the road to WrestleMania. The first stop is Indianapolis. And we got history here. This is where the Shield debuted. This is where I brought you to the dance.
Correction. You brought the other two, not me.
Maybe I didn't pick you, but you certainly picked me, didn't you? The main event of WrestleMania in Las Vegas, and if you ask me, I've already won. You hate me? I'm in your head. I'm under your skin, and I'm here to tell you, I can see right through you.
You're right. I do hate you. But this is what you're missing, Phil. If you didn't have that title, you wouldn't even be on my radar.
Roman Reigns won the championship.
Phil, let's remind you real quick. We brought you back here to entertain the 30 to 40-year-old virgins that live with their mom and dad. We brought you back to sell a few t-shirts here and there. We brought you back to maybe draw a house in Chicago. But we didn't bring you back to be champion, no. That's too much responsibility for you. That's too much power. That's above your pay grade. In that mania, this backup plan, it ends. And
The fact that he called him a backup plan, man, was crazy.
What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna put your punk ass on one of them John Cena retirement tours.
You think you could just walk away from me? Were you done? First things first, you're all alone. Your cousins aren't with you anymore. There's no more shield to help you do anything. Hell, you don't even have a wise man anymore. And you can't get things done when you're by yourself, can you? You can hate me all you want. One thing I won't let you do is disrespect me.
You gonna say that and then turn around and be the guy who was disrespectful?
At WrestleMania. Now I'm gonna bury you. And then you won't be all alone anymore. Because I'm gonna bury you next to your father. On the heels of those incendiary comments, it's just 40 days from WrestleMania. The World Heavyweight Champion, CM Punk, is live tonight in the Emerald City.
Let's not forget, because of those comments last week, Jimmy and Jey Uso appear to want to say something to the world champion live on Raw tonight.
Yo, do you remember me? Yes, I do. Yes, I do. Appreciate you liking the live. I would be going live on like that though on TikTok though. I just been posting a whole lot of videos though, you know. But yeah, of course, I see all the people, who tapped into the live, who like the live and everything. So appreciate it. Oh, come out Friday and not Tuesday. I don't know why I thought it came out Tuesday. I think I'm used to the games. They usually come out on Tuesdays. Video games, and I think I'm a little old school, I guess. I don't even want to say old school though, but I remember when video games and CDs and all that used to come out on Tuesdays.
Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome Natty.
All right, as we welcome Natty.
Natty, last couple of weeks we've seen you embrace the colder, more combative side of your personality. We've also seen you go from being a mentor to Maxine Dupree to leaving her knocked out cold, but conspicuously tonight, you were absent from the gauntlet match. So what's next for Natty?
What's next for Natty?
First, I want to talk about Maxine. Maxine, I hope that you had a very nice, comfortable, relaxing hospital stay. I hope they were able to diagnose why you're so feeble. Maxine, do you want to know why I attacked you? Because you don't belong in my business, Maxine. You keep listening to them, and I did the same thing. I made the same mistake, Maxine. I let them tell me that I was good. I spent years shaking my ass instead of making this division different. I was born as Natty.
She ain't nothing to shake,
I grew up
though.
as Natty. I left the dungeon as Natty, but I got lost. I can tell you. They could have starved me of opportunities like tonight for that gauntlet match. It has been 10 long years since I've been the champion here in a division that I built. So Maxine, I'm here to tell you that the truth hurts. And that hearts don't lie.
Oh. Daddy said, man, I'm tired of man all that crap, man.
Keep Natty from behind, and you can't blame her. After everything Natty's put this woman through, nothing feeble as a tech.
I ain't gonna lie though, this is a good thing. No offense though. I don't even think we still do that though, right? This is a good kickoff match.
Oh!
I hate to say that though.
Las Vegas will host the 2026 WWE Hall of Fame induction ceremony at Dolby Live at Park MGM on Friday, April 17th at 9 p.m. Pacific time. Tickets on sale tomorrow.
Yeah, that's a good kickoff match. Just in case anybody saw what happened to it after the commercial break between Natty and Maxine Dupree.
Let's show you what happened moments ago when
Okay, yeah, they
interviewing Natty.
They showing it.
I'm here to tell you that the truth hurts. And that hearts don't lie.
Maxine.
Damn, where Byron go though? He got out of there.
This issue between Natty and Maxine Dupree far from over. Next level bitterness. And tonight, Maxine gets.
Ain't gotta worry about that. They already gonna show it.
What's this, amigo housing?
Oh boy, you about to get cursed.
Really good idea. Anyways, I noticed you were a mask, and Dan Houser can get a mask too. Then you can put it on. You can get double the money. It would be great. And actually, you know what? Let me just try yours on.
Look, rule numero uno, you don't touch a luchador's mask. Okay, now look, you seem like a nice guy. You got great ideas and all that, but I got no tiempo for this. I got an Intercontinental Championship match right now, so please, vámonos. Vamos, whatever. Just
I don't know what that means.
it means you gotta go.
You want Dan Houser to leave?
I gotta focus.
Oh, you don't want to join forces with Dan Houser? Well, you are Cash.
Oh boy, he done cursed the original
Number dos.
El Grande.
Curse. A joke. Curse.
Who is that behind him? Yeah, who was that creeping up behind El Grande? And the Continental Championship on the line. Who am I excited to play with in the game the most? I remember that was a thing, man. I was like, man, I cannot wait to play with this person. Who am I excited with to play with the most? Damn, is that still a thing though? I don't know. I think I'd just be excited to play with everybody, just to see everybody entrance, you know. But man, I used to couldn't play. I used to couldn't wait to play with like The Rock, John Cena. Man, I'm gonna play as Stone. All I saw was Austin, so I just instantly started saying Stone Cold Steve Austin, Austin 3. Oh, because it's his theme song. His theme is gas. Damn, his theme is gas. That's a new thing.
Of sacrifice,
man, that jump gas.
all over the world to finally get an opportunity and what he called being a part
Hey, yo,
of
that's what's up.
the year plus sacrifice and finally getting the moment to win gold and celebrate in the ring. Talked about what it meant to his family, his children.
That's what's up, though.
But
But Austin 3, shit, if we want to go over based off guys who theme song I like though, of course, Solo.
The new Intercontinental Champion.
What's that in the middle of the ring? Is that some pyro or something like that?
The last time a match,
Okay, yeah, I think it is.
held the Intercontinental Championship. It was Rey Mysterio.
Yeah, it is. But yeah, Carmelo, Solo.
In the wrestling world.
There's a couple of other people though. Yeah, go get on the bed.
The WWE fans, each and every time the fan steps into the arena. Absolutely, a true rags to riches story. Man who found himself starving in the streets in Mexico before he found pro wrestling. And it became his passion. It became his dream. His dream is now
right here. Go get on the bed. I was wondering if Logan Paul new finisher is in 2K. If it is, that's my finisher. If it is, that's my finisher all the way.
Cheers. I want to say thank you. Thank you to my family. Thank you to my friends. Thank you to my company. And thank you to all my fans around the world.
Seto Metro. That's what he's saying, right?
Thank you to everyone who believe in
He said it so many times when he was at AEW
Thank you to my son.
with Ray Phoenix. I still never caught on.
To achieve this title. This title is not just for Penta. This title is for everyone who never give up, because Penta represent all those people. Penta represent the dreamers, and Penta represent the fighters of the real life. This title is the result of a lot of hard work. This title is the result of a lot of sacrifice. This title is the result when you believe in yourself every single day.
All right, man.
And now,
Penta with a whole lot of emotion,
and
passion.
together, we will make history. Because now, I'm here as you, new Intercontinental Champion. Y para toda mi gente de México y toda Latinoamérica, les voy a decir una cosa. Escúchenlo muy bien. La lucha libre es como la vida misma. No importa cuántas veces pierdas, no importa cuántas veces caigas, no importa cuántas veces te golpees. Si tú luchas todos los días y crees en ti, créeme, lo puedo.
Yeah, I'm about to turn the captions on.
Porque yo soy Penta el Cero.
For real, I'm like, okay,
How can you root against this guy?
that's what's up. You know, our Netflix got these movies, man, and they be made in their own language, and then they go ahead and have like an English part of the movie. Yeah, I was hoping they was gonna provide that for a minute. I was like, okay, shit, same way what Stephanie did a couple of weeks ago. Hold on, wait a minute. That's not the El Grande Americano that was coming down to the ring earlier, a few minutes ago before the commercial break. That's Louis Kaiser. That's not Chad Gable, El Grande.
Luchadors in the world, but not the original El Grande Americano. Is he going to get a title match? Does this have something to do with the curse?
Yeah. Oh, that may do have something to do with the curse. Someone was out there, El Grande, when he was walking. Some people was coming up after him. Danhausen don't play, man. When he curses somebody, you are cursed.
We are as confused as you are, because the original El Grande Americano was supposed to have this match, not this impossible. You ever wonder why I didn't shake your hand?
His opponent from the Gulf of America, weighing in at 202 pounds, El Grande of Americano.
Maybe because I don't buy into his propaganda.
What propaganda? It's undeniable, Michael Cole. Wait till you see this Saturday night in Puebla. El Grande Americano is treated like absolute royalty in Mexico. I can't wait to watch on Saturday. Nothing I'd rather do on a Saturday night. Penta will be there, the new Intercontinental Champion. He'll be there.
Michael Cole with his sarcasm. I can't wait to watch on a Saturday.
Maybe not there, but in spirit. Blowing up my spot, Cole.
Unknown. Appreciate the follow.
And it appears that Penta is going to defend the championship despite the fact that
Appreciate the follow, man.
when you live by the credo of Cero Miedo, you're going to fight whoever's standing across the ring from
Yeah, I forgot what happened to the original El Grande, man.
Because Penta's a man who's never
I think, man, just because he didn't, what was it, shake Danhausen's hand or be on his team or something, said, Danhausen, man, don't give a fuck. He said, man, well, shit, you are cursed.
Americano closing allegiance. It's original.
I know, right? Where's the original one?
Great question. Now, we do know that he was cursed by Danhausen. Yeah, you know what happened?
He done so much evil in AAA, man. Maybe somebody came out there and got him.
New Intercontinental Champion. That Danhausen's a weird dude.
Put him in the back of the van.
Nope. I did get teeth from him at one point. A piece of him. I should have taken. And Penta backing El Grande Americano into the corner and delivering the shots to the body. Oh man. Yeah, it's hard to root against Penta. Really taking WWE by storm. It had to feel so good. He had a number of opportunities over the last year to win the Intercontinental title. Finally got it done last year.
I know, right? I didn't even think he was going to win the title. He had so many opportunities.
Okay, folks, this match is happening. Penta is defending the Intercontinental Championship against El Grande Americano, not the original one who was scheduled to have this matchup. With no clue what's happened to him. But El Grande waltzed out here and took this opportunity. Penta said, I'll fight whoever. Leapfrog by El Grande. That kick. Penta vowed to be a fighting champion and is living up to his word tonight in Seattle. I mentioned this earlier, a man who's never taken a shortcut in his career. 20 years
Okay.
title in WWE against a man who took a shortcut tonight, just waltzed into a match he wasn't supposed to be a part of. Well, the original didn't show up, Michael Cole. For all we know, he's been cursed by Danhausen.
Well, the original, we can't say he didn't show up, though, but he was on the way to the ring. Literally, like, he just had a backstage interview. What happened to him? What happened to him?
Keep my wife out of this.
El Grande, man, sent some ops. He sent the ops. He sent the Americano ops, man. They want to go get him. Oh.
Vicious Pirotazzo.
Was goody, was
from the
goody.
Intercontinental Champion. I just call it slap. Overhand chop. Made famous by the legendary luchador Piro. Was AAA. Corey Graves here at ringside. Big right hand now by El Grande. It's to pound away on Penta. Remember, he's got a break here. Gets disqualified, won't win a title. And now Penta driven into the corner. Be a shame if this imposter actually won the gold tonight. Why would it be a shame? What would be shameful about El Grande Americano capturing the Intercontinental Championship? Well, I mean, there's a list of things, but number one on the list would be the fact that he's not scheduled for this match tonight. Well, that's on Penta for being too brave, I guess. Cover now by El Grande Americano. And Penta
Have they announced the main event at all tonight? Are we going to end the show with Punk and Usos talking what they talk? Because I know we just had the women's gauntlet match. I know we still got Oba and Rusev still to come too as well. I'm telling you, man, SmackDown been way much better though. All those 3 hours, man, SmackDown just been better, man. You got Trick Willie over there. Hell, Kip Wilson. You know, all the stories that's going on with Cody and Randy. You know, it just seems like it's just way more interesting over on with SmackDown going on. And if Roman ain't on the show, he on Monday Night Raw, is bye. For real. Now you got, I mean, Rhea Ripley now, she on SmackDown. I mean, I guess that's a good thing. But I mean, like, man.
And Americano went to the eyes of Penta. And the referee, I believe, may have been blinded by that. Eddie Rengo into the corner now. That running uppercut by Grande Americano. Pretty impressive. Americano can. Well, that was impressive as well by Penta. Up and over goes the champion.
Backstabber. Backstabber.
Rolling to the outside. And Penta with that springboard clothesline dropping.
What up, what up, what up? Masario? I think that's what it said. Oh, going for a suicide dive.
Andrade's got to get him back in the ring. Countouts do not help. He's got to pin or submit the champion tonight. Champion's advantage. Sorry, what do you away? I'm not quite sure he looks that good with it. I think it looks pretty fantastic. But is your monitor out?
I think he looked fantastic.
El Grande Americano probably should have stayed on the attack of the champ Penta. I don't necessarily disagree with your assessment. First for everything. And now Americano looking at tie Penta's mask.
Bro, how many people gonna come out here and attempt to tie his mask in a knot to the ring, bro?
Is in deep trouble, trapped on the bottom rope. And El Grande with that basement sliding drop kick. And now here's the problem. He's going to untie the mask in order to put it in a pinning situation. Just like that. And perhaps that cost him.
Come on, ref. You heard everything the referee just said. Stay on him and be aggressive.
Straight rights once again to the forehead of the champion. Just the pace that El Grande Americano wants against the champ. It's tough to tell. I mean, Americano usually favors a classic lucha style, which is much faster paced, but cover. Hooks the leg. Penta able to kick out. Americano a little bit more deliberate in this matchup. A little more intentional with his movements.
I only like commercial breaks for bathroom. I only like commercials for bathroom breaks, basically. Yeah. They got too many damn ads, man. I tell you that much, man. My man Seaflu was talking about them being overproduced. I don't even think that's really, you know, a big. I think that's one of WWE problems, but I don't even think it's nowhere near up top on the list, man. Not even probably top 10, in my opinion, right now. I think now it's too many ads, man. Too many ads. But you know what? I can't, man. I remember watching in 2010. I remember watching in 2015, 2017, 18, 2014, 13. You name it, bro. Like, it wasn't no daggone advertisement in the ring. It wasn't, you know, when we're doing a pay-per-view premium live event, we ain't coming back to commercial just to talk about an ad for another 5 minutes, you know, like, it wasn't none of that. We went straight to the shits, bro, like, but now it's just too many ads, man. Especially, like, certain matches, man. Certain matches just don't need a commercial break in it. And I'm not going to say it don't need. Yeah, you got TV restrictions and TV obligations. And, of course, I have no idea. I would like to find out, but I have no idea how that actually works. But, I mean, come on, man.
Who knows what happened to him? I'm telling
when
you.
it's like it's crazy, right? Like you ever watch the movie that you're streaming, right? Or a show, better yet, that you're streaming on a streaming app such as like Prime, Peacock, hell, it could be YouTube or whatever. You ever was watching this show and it was like, man, you're interested though, and you want to watch it, but it's just like, bro, if I get another fucking commercial break, man, I'm skipping this and I'm turning it off. Bro, it's like, man, like when it's that good, you like, hold up, wait a minute, you'll sit through that 60 seconds, you'll sit through that 120-second break or whatever the case is, that 3-minute break. There's no problem. 3 minutes to go by just like that before you know it. Now you sitting up there looking at the clock and it's like, man, shoot, got 90 seconds left for this break to be over with. But it's too many ads, man. Now if you love it and you watch it, you know, through and through, you know, hey, that's cool. That's what's up. But like, man,
reeling right now. That might have been the last gasp from the champion. Penta again won the title last Monday. Oh, no. He talked a lot about sacrifice earlier tonight. And El Grande Americano knew what was coming, and he went to the bottom rope.
Grande Americano knew what's coming, and he went to the bottom rope.
And a kick out now by Penta.
Spine buster.
The title kick out.
Man, I think Ludwig Kaiser could have been really amazing, man. If they really just went with the ball with him instead of let's put a mask on him. Chad Gable was another one though, man.
Look at the agility of this legendary luchador. Yeah, Penta, with the Penta driver, El Grande Americano with a switch. Drives Penta in the corner. Big kick to the jaw.
This is
Intercontinental champion Penta looking to put this one away. Up to the second rope. Went for the
was going for the Canadian Destroyer.
Cover now. Is it enough? Hook to the leg. Kick out. How about the resilience of both of these superstars? Penta,
I don't think that was a Death Valley driver, Michael Cole.
Offense, but neither man willing to stay down. And Penta looking to rally. But El Grande Americano has been there every step of the way. Kind of looking to tear at the mask off Penta. I might just take Penta off. El Grande with a kick. Now from the second row. Oh! He's right to the face. Now Penta. Springboard.
Oh, Canadian Destroyer.
That's got to do it. Cover.
3. Cool match. I mean, not too much excited about the match.
Corey, talk about improvising. Penta lives for the fight. You need proof. Look no further. Catching Americano out of midair with double knees. And then this absolutely breathtaking springboard Mexican destroyer disposes of Americano. A successful first defense for the new Intercontinental Champion.
Oh, well, Penta retained the title.
The proud champion, Penta.
Liv, escuché todo lo que dijiste la semana pasada. WWE signed you when you were 20 years old and I'm glad they did. Puedo ver lo buena
I can see how good you are.
Puedo ver lo que has
I
aprendido
can see
de todo
everything
lo
you
que has
learned from the
tenido.
privilege you
Puedo ver lo que
had.
has trabajado.
I can see everything you worked for, all
Puedo
the
ver
skill
todas
you
las
gained from
habilidades
training with the
que has
best.
adquirido entrenando con los mejores. Pero ¿sabes lo que me
What
molesta
bothers
de ti?
me about
Es
you,
no solo tu
what bothers me
estúpida
about you isn't your stupid laugh.
Lo que
That's
realmente
funny.
me molesta
What really
de ti
pisses me off
es
is
que
that you
tienes
have all the
todas
tools to be
las
great,
herramientas para ser grandiosa, pero eres un ignorante.
but you're too
Entonces,
ignorant to
te
use them.
escondes detrás
You
de
hide
una
behind a
basura
trashy
de hombre
man.
y envías a tus amigos
You send
a
your
hacer
friends to do
trabajo
your
sucio
dirty
por ti.
work for you.
¿Estás orgullosa de eso?
And are you
Para que
proud of that?
sepas,
And
ambas
just so you
tuvimos
know, we
privilegios.
both had
Y esas
privileges.
shows a
And
grow up.
those mud
Hicieron
huts
lo que
made me
soy.
who I
Y
am.
yo estoy
And I'm
orgullosa
proud
de
of
eso.
that.
Porque mientras tú te
Because you were
forjabas
forced by
alrededor
people
de
around you with
gente con
experience.
experiencia, yo me forjé
I was
en el
forced in
infierno.
hell.
Yo me forjé
I was
con
forged in hell,
porque
or
las
forged in
dos
fire, forced in it.
tuvimos
We
caminos
both took
diferentes
different
para
roads to
llegar
get
aquí,
here, but
pero
now
ahora ambas
we both
tenemos
had
la
the skill to
habilidad
be
de
here.
estar aquí. La diferencia es
The
que
difference
tú
is that
te has
you're
convertido
become
en un
lazy. All right, all right.
The funny thing is, Liv, I can see more in you than you see in yourself. Puedo ver en ti una
I can see
potencia
you,
feroz,
and
una
I can
fuerza
see you in you as a fierce
pero al
opponent.
contrario,
But on
a ti
the
misma
contrary, you see
como una
yourself as just a
simple
cheap
rubia
blonde,
barata.
blondie.
Eres una
Oh, cheap
puta que
blonde.
siempre busca el camino
You
fácil
always take
al
the easy
campeonato.
way to
Y
get to the
para que me
championship.
entiendas, you better bring all your years of training with you when you step in the ring with me, because at WrestleMania, I will bring the blood,
Sweat and all my
and all my experience, and I will use it to continue making history as your women's world champion.
Stephanie thinks I hide behind my friends. At least I have friends. You gotta be kidding me. You know what? Don't even be upset because really gets sent me back for what she did, and we're gonna get you back in the title picture. Hey, this is great. I'm in it.
Have you guys seen Finn?
No.
I'm seeing him all. You know what? I'm gonna find him.
Yeah.
All right. You know what, guys? I gotta go out to the ring. There's something I need to get off my chest.
Okay. Do you want us to go with you?
Of course. Yeah. I'll be right there.
Okay, now. Feel like Dirty Don about to get a whole lot off his chest, man. How you feel about Finn Balor not helping him out last week? All right, go get on the bed. I'm here. Stand up. I'm about to say, bro. This is the boogeyman?
Oh, no.
Oh, Danhausen.
Kurt Dominic last week. He cursed the original Grande Americana tonight. Where's Miz? I thought Miz was supposed to be like his mentor or something. Glad you take this so lightly, Michael. Well, I'm glad this is fun to you. People are getting cursed around here. You might be next. Well, no, he actually seemed to like me. He gave me a gift back in Elimination Chamber. I gave you a jar full of tea.
Because he gave you a gift don't mean he like you.
Exclusive interview with Danhausen. Find out what makes him tick. It would be Foro award-winning. Pulitzer award-winning. They should just create a prize to give to you for. Listen to this place. I am Danhausen.
Chicago is a hard crowd to please. Obviously, I'm pretty sure Chicago and a lot of other places were expecting someone else. But for them to give him this reception like this, man, I think it's cool. Even though it's during the commercial break, eh?
Yeah, come here. All right. Here's some T-shirts for the franchises.
Well, one guy got all T-shirts.
Split them up. Oh my God, Corey!
Grab one, Corey.
Michael Cole. All right. If you did not get a free T-shirt tonight, go to www.shop.com and sell it out.
Give it to the fans. Don't keep it for yourself.
You are.
You know, this guy is lobbying
Okay.
to be in the Hall of Fame this year.
Ooh, Danhausen.
Do you keep that T-shirt? What a week it's going to be on the WWE Podcast Network. You know, Cody Rhodes and the Ring General jumped in. What a conversation. The Undertaker Well, interviews our favorite. JBL, what stories and what rivalries those two have had over the years. Stephanie welcomes Ronnie 2K, Logan Paul, and his crew. Talk about everything going on in the world. It all happens on the podcast network.
Raw is in Seattle, and as always, the stars are out. That is Jose Valenzuela. He's a lightweight boxer from Zuffa Boxing in the house. And check out the action alongside a couple of Super Bowl champions. Ernest Jones and Mike Morris of the Seattle Seahawks are here. Look at those titles. Those things are beautiful.
The Jets will never have one. I don't think you actually have to win. You can find the Jets one. They didn't have a good day today. You know what they say, even the sun shines on the, you know. Well, been an eventful few weeks for these.
Where's Raquel? I mean, not Raquel, but Roxanne. She was just with him, with them.
Losing to the gauntlet match, Liv, of course.
Or unless Roxanne aligned herself with Finn Balor. I mean, Finn Balor, because Finn he was the one who brought her in.
Only holding one championship title now.
The AAA Mega Championship,
Which he will defend at Rey de Reyes against Vikingo.
and if Dom loses, not only does he lose the championship, he has to leave AAA altogether.
Oh, that would be a shame.
What is all ties back to that curse? I'm telling you. I demand a rematch. Porque yo debería de ser el campeón.
Trying to get him to shut up.
Right now, but instead,
Trying to get him to shut up, man. They get all that daggone noise, man. Boy, my man out the building.
and we all know whose fault it is. Finn Balor. I didn't want to do this out here. I wanted to do this privately, but you're making me air out our laundry in front of everybody.
Yeah.
Well, Dominic's made a career out of airing his dirty laundry in public, but here's the situation. This is what happened last week.
Okay, that's JD. Okay, I'm about to say.
He told Finn Balor and JD McDonough that he wanted them at ringside to celebrate with him after he won, because much like Finn did against CM Punk, Dominic wanted to do it alone. At one point in the matchup, Dominic asked JD to go get the ring bell hammer so he could use it. Finn stopped JD and said, "Don't do this." Dom said he wants to do it alone, and it ended up with a loss.
It was a heat of the moment situation. I understand Finn trying to respect Dom's wishes. I'm sure Dom didn't really need the hammer at that moment, but you know, it can all be construed however you want.
You okay? Yeah, I'm all right. I know you're all choked up after the loss by Dominic last week.
I think I got cursed. And where the hell have you been?
Where the hell have you been, Finn?
I hope you're here to tell me that you got me a rematch. I hope you're here to tell me that you finally talked to Adam and you got me my rematch. Huh? Is that what you got to say? Come on. You got nothing to say? Are you done, Dom? You finished? Did you get it all out? Look, about last week. You're right. If it wasn't for me, you'd still be Intercontinental Champion. So for that, I'm sorry.
Are you? Really? I don't think he is.
But you see, Dom, I was trying to help. I was trying to teach you a lesson.
See, Judgment Day, we're a family.
Hold on, wait a minute. You're not my daddy.
And we're always
My
going to
daddy is Eddie Guerrero, man. You ain't trying to. I ain't asked you to teach me no lesson. I feel like that's exactly what he gonna say, man.
You told me.
What you, my teacher now?
Mysterio of all time. And you can be. But to be the greatest anything of all time, you gotta learn that sometimes you gotta fight your own battles, Dom. For 2 years, Dom, for 2 years, I've been trying to help you. I've been trying to guide you. But the more I help, the more I try to lead you in the right direction, the more I realize that maybe your dad was right.
Oh.
Maybe you are just a spoiled little...
Oh. Knew it was coming, man. Oh, I did him so late. I knew it was coming.
Now, JD trying to defuse the situation here.
Oh, swing blade.
A fence snapped.
Oh, JD close panel. Oh, they definitely gonna make Finn Balor a baby face. Yo. Oh, they all kicking Finn out. Oh, they all kicking Finn out. You know, I thought they was gonna do. I thought it was gonna be the opposite. They was gonna do all of this to Dirty Dom. Wow. Okay. Hopefully this helps. Hopefully this helps some way somehow with Finn Balor, man. Hopefully. I don't think it's no problem that the fans are going to get behind him. It's just that WWE just going to come up with some decent stuff for him and not make him look like a fool. Oh, fighting off of everybody. What did he hit him with?
Finn is out cold. Finn is helpless.
We had some brass knuckles. I think that was the bell ring.
Dominic just shoved that hammer in his
The hammer, yeah, the hammer to the bell ring.
Oh, no. Balor's already out and helpless. JD McDonough holding him down as well. And now with a hammer loaded in his boot, a 619.
619 to Finn Balor.
A sickening display by this Punk Mysterio. Enough is enough. Balor is
So
absolutely.
Rhea Ripley gone. Damian Priest gone. Finn Balor done kicked them out. Now Dirty Dominic up here like, this is my group now. I'm the man in this joint now. Okay. I'm telling you, the moment when it happens, bro. The moment when it happens, trust me, Dirty Dominic is gonna be the biggest baby face when they do turn him as a face. When they turn him face.
Morgan and Raquel looking on.
Frog splash, coup de grace. Frog splash onto the chair on Balor. Okay. Man, I had this the other way around, that Finn will get so mad that he attacks Dirty Dom and then they kick out the entitled spoiled brat and Dirty Dom out of the group. But I like it though. I like it. I like now the Judgment Day is his group now. I dig it. I dig it. I dig it. You can tell they really like the Judgment Day. Because they got so many variations of the Judgment Day. I think this is like what? This probably be Judgment Day 4.0 right here. 4.0, 3.5, something like that.
We're going to have to get some medical attention out here from Finn.
Because the original Judgment Day was supposed to have been Edge, Rhea, Damian, and then Finn. But then they kicked out Edge, and then it was Finn, Damian, Rhea. And then Rhea, of course, was hanging around with Dirty Dom. Dirty Dom came in the group. So really,
Finn believed was family.
the Judgment Day was basically Rhea Ripley, Dirty Dom, Damian, and Finn Balor. You know? Edge was in it for a hot second. It was his creation. And then bam, you know? Then, of course, Rhea left. Damian left. Then they added in Liv. Then they added in Raquel. Then they added in Roxanne. Then they added in as well as JD McDonough. Not in that order though with JD though. I think JD was added in the group before Raquel. But the fact that JD turned on Finn too, I think that was the shocking thing.
Through to retain. Oh.
McIntyre's had major issues with Dan Engler in the past.
McIntyre got something wrong with everybody. Appreciate it. And my phone fell because I was initially looking, trying to see something. Yo, remember we got a break in the action, man. I appreciate everybody major support, man. For everybody watching on TikTok, Kick, YouTube, Twitch. Man, I thank you guys so much, man. Support the 1130 Podcast membership, man. Join the 1130 Podcast Premium, the 1130 Podcast Plus, where you can get early access to new videos, man. Members chat only, you know, certain shout outs, man. I just got to get back to, I'm arranging all of the perks and everything. So you get some really decent perks, man. Support the 1130 Podcast, man. If you are a supporter of the page, a supporter of the channel, and you appreciate what I do, definitely. The link is in the bio on TikTok, where everyone is watching. The link is also in the bio of all the social media channels here. And just make your way over to YouTube. If you ain't watching on YouTube, and support the 1130 Podcast, man. It'll do me a huge favor. I appreciate it to the fullest, man. We're gonna have a giveaway, you know, see who could support the 1130 Podcast and give away one of the new 1130 Podcast shirts that will be coming out, man. So, yes, I appreciate it a lot.
And instead, they stuck the knives in Balor's back. Yeah.
So once again, yeah, we're going to have some new merch coming, some new shirts, you know, and then of course I'll get notified who's supporting the 1130 Podcast, whether it's the premium or the plus. You can support the 1130 Podcast. That'll help be amazing. And then of course, once I figure that out, you know, get in contact with the person, we're gonna give away some free shirts, man, to all the supporters, man, and so who supporting the 1130 Podcast. So I appreciate that a lot. The young OG.
Unheard of. Appreciation. 2026? It'll be a huge year.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Yeah, I appreciate it. I ain't gonna let you down.
I know you will.
Yeah.
Hey, enjoy your week.
The week?
Keep it bouncing for me.
The rest of the week? The week? Say less.
Hey, yo, Javon, man.
Hey, you think we forgot about Atlanta?
Oh.
Nah, lad, we don't forget about.
Hold on, man.
What? Let me talk to the kid, man. Can you give us a minute?
You want me to leave?
Bro, what's the problem? Give us a minute, bro.
Okay.
Hey, man. Look, I think we got off on the wrong foot the other week, okay? Woods got injured. Offset was completely out of line. And I got offended. I got mad, and I took it out on you, and I'm sorry, bro.
If Xavier hear Kofi Kingston apologize, then Xavier probably go off.
What you're doing right now, man. You remind me of a young me.
He really do, though.
Back in the day, I used to be that kid that came in with all these new moves, doing things that nobody else could do. You know what I'm saying? And I took that momentum and that potential, and I became the WWE champion. Javon, that could be you, bro. I believe that, man. The thing is that you just got to have the right team around you. You know what I'm saying?
He basically just try to get him into the New Day.
Look, look. You don't have to answer right now, okay? You don't have to answer right now. All I'm saying is that I know you got dreams. You don't have to do it alone. Know what I'm saying?
I got you. Got you.
Think about it, man. That's all I'm saying.
So Kyrie and Oscar? What the hell they talking about back there? I'm so glad that Finn is out of the Judgment Day. Also, CM Punk should come out and attack and let him know Finn should have came out. I'm glad he didn't though. I'm glad he didn't, and they beat up Finn. Obviously, they turned Finn into a full-blown babyface. He got back the babyface original theme song, and now it's Dirty Dom's Judgment Day now. So I'm interested to see how this goes along, you know, with everything. I'm interested. So yeah, let's see how that one goes about, man.
Women's Intercontinental Champion. Appreciate that. Next week is huge. I mean, somebody like AJ Lee, she's obviously a legend and somebody that we've all looked up to. And if it weren't for her, a lot of us would not be here right now. So it's going to be an honor.
Maybe I got to go back and watch some of this shit, man. And I ain't trying to be like that, dog, but I got to go back and watch some of the AJ Lee stuff. And I remember when she was on NXT. No?
Next week to get my hands on it. And once
but I definitely remember, you know, her coming. I believe she was on NXT with Naomi.
Run it back if you want another.
Something to that nature, man. But I remember when she came up on SmackDown. I remember her getting ran over by the Big Show. Her teaming up with Daniel Bryan. That whole Kane and CM Punk thing. Then, you know, like, she was Divas Champion. And, of course, she, you know, did her thing. And she had a hell of a promo to the whole women's division. And that was pretty much it. And the fact that she was CM Punk's wife. I don't remember what legendaries that she did. I mean, maybe the promo, right? Maybe. I ain't hating. So I'm assuming they are saving CM Punk to the end of the show. My man Oba, his strut, man, is something else. My man ain't even strut. He up there dancing, though. I hope he don't destroy Rusev, though. I hope he don't. This shouldn't even go long. This match should not be long at all.
Ladies and gentlemen,
shouldn't be long now one bit. They should throw a couple of brawl. You know, it should be a brawl. It should be a brawl into a double count out. You may not like it though, but come on, man. Like, what did we bring back Rusev for? Just to lose to everybody? When he had all those matches with Dirty Dom, even though they were entertaining, because Dirty Dom was he was basically lie, cheating, still doing everything he possibly can to keep the Intercontinental Championship. So I mean, like, Rusev was losing to him. Rusev was losing to Penta. Rusev was losing to everybody. Like, so I don't think Rusev should get some wins in his belt. I think he should be doing the totally opposite in a way of what Oba is doing. Maybe not necessarily just squashing people, but I think he should at least, you know, yeah, have a run or something. All right, man, for all my views on TikTok, man, we about to end the live, man, now. I appreciate everybody tapping in to the live on TikTok. Support the 1130 podcast on YouTube, man. Definitely.
the bringer of war. Interesting matchup here tonight because the man he faces, Rusev, is the man that Obafemi eliminated in the Royal Rumble match.
Yeah, I decided. I'm saying, let's go live on TikTok, man. I ain't been live on. I ain't been live on that joint in a minute. This second hour flew by, and I think it was because of that long ass women's match. That's why the first hour just felt like it was just going by so slow. She left the game on behind. They got the computer open.
Watching your back.
And for some reason, I couldn't blur out the screen. Every time I try to blur out the screen on this tonight, it kept freezing up on me, and I got tired of restarting it. Shit, I know if I was passing by and you know this person up here freezing and getting restarted, I ain't gonna want to tune in either. So I should have hit the reset button on everything before I started. But I appreciate everybody, man, chatting with me, coming in the chat.
WrestleMania Vegas. If anyone's game.
Man, I can't wait till they build this new stadium, finish that stadium here in DC. Man, we possibly can get a WrestleMania, man. Japanese wrestling movement is back. Ethan Page joins the Judgment Day. It would feel like a Bullet Club Judgment Day. I'm not against it. Not one bit. I'm a big fan of Ethan Page, though. Big fan of Ethan Page. Ethan Page just lost the North American Championship to Miles Bourne. What was it? Did he lose it on a Tuesday? So what? Not last Tuesday, the week before? No, it was last Tuesday, I believe. But yeah, man. So I'm really high on Ethan Page, though. Seeing what they could do with him when they bring him up to the main roster. You know, I think this version of NXT is going to have a high success rate of superstars that transform from the developmental territory, which is NXT, to being on the main roster, being on Raw and SmackDown. And I think the guys who get called up nowadays versus back into, like, let's say 2017, 2018, 2016 maybe, those guys at that point who were getting called up to the main roster was mainly just on hype. That was mainly just on hype. Oh my God, NXT is this. Oh my God, NXT is this. Oh my God, it's like when the motherfucking chicken sandwich from Popeyes went crazy, right? And everybody and their mama was on Facebook or on social media talking about, man, you gotta go check out the chicken sandwiches. People sharing pictures and videos of the line going out the ass. So I mean, it was hype. Now was it good? It was good. You know, like it ain't all that, but it was good. You know, but it was hype. It was a lot of hype, man. That's how I feel like that black and gold version of NXT was. Now you had some great guys in there, but a lot of the guys that had that transition that did not stick was all hype. I feel like you got a lot of guys, man. Oba is one of them. Braun Breaker is another one. You got a lot of guys that's coming up from that NXT now. You know, post black and gold, post 2.0. Yeah, you want to call it 2.0, you can too, but I feel like a lot of guys who come up from NXT are going to have that more success rate. Look at Trick Williams, man. Look at Lash Legend. Like, man, they gonna be something. They gonna be something. Adam Cole, you know, I was thinking about him when I was saying everything. Adam Cole, I wish Adam Cole would have stayed. You know, I feel like an Undisputed Era would have been amazing on the main roster. Eventually, they would have broke him up because Adam Cole was the star of the group, for real. Keith Lee, man, he was another guy who was amazing, man. You know, like, they dropped the ball on him. So, I mean, it's so many people from that version of NXT, man, they just dropped the ball on. You know, you know, and if you wasn't a woman, the only people who I feel like that stuck was the ones that WWE were really high on, and all the women, basically. Not all of them, but mainly most of them. Let's be honest with you.
Rusev.
WWE women's division before that was just mainly divas. It wasn't really any women wrestlers.
Driven into the steps.
All right, but enough of my rant right there, though.
This is
Over and
unfamiliar
Rusev
territory
going
for
at it,
Rusev, who is not used to being manhandled by
brawling on the outside.
And Femi sends Rusev.
Well, you could say they dropped the ball on Finn after that SummerSlam in 2016, but he got injured in the match. So WWE had to make the unfortunate decision to take the title off of him. You know, and he was out for some time. You know, and I think in that case, man, it's like, damn, do we go ahead and put our eggs all in one basket again? You know, so, oh, spinning heel kick. Yeah, I feel like this is going to be nothing but a brawl, man. But I do agree. I agree to a certain extent. They did drop the ball on Finn. You know, it seemed like every time we went back down to NXT, he was better in NXT. Got to the main roster and trash.
Up goes Rusev, lands on his feet. Moscow. They only staggered Femi. Oh, Femi exploded out of the corner.
Did he just toss Rusev like that, though? Like my man was a cruiserweight.
Incredible power. Here it comes.
Straight like that, though? Okay. 1, 2, 3, straight like that. I knew the match wasn't going to be long, though. But straight like that. I don't know, you know. WWE, man. Don't bring motherfuckers back that you ain't gonna do nothing with. I don't understand that. Like, you know, I feel embarrassed. You know, like, bro, all right, I got the job. Okay, man, damn, I got fired from my dream job. Okay. Woo, I got rehired. Man, they saw something good in me. They brought me back. Woo, that's good. Then they fired me again. Bro, no. Nah, man. I mean, it's all cool. You know, but know your worth. Don't let them play with you, man, and just keep firing you and bringing you back and firing you and just playing with you. I don't understand why they just didn't have WrestleMania all together on ESPN. And I know I'm pretty sure it's around the whole March Madness wrapping up time, ain't it? But that should have been on ESPN.
And we are indeed on the road to WrestleMania. How impressive is Oba Femi? Unbelievable. The bringer of war is as advertised. Femi's going to be a force here at WWE for a long time. Next week, Monday Night Raw, well, it's a home game for me. We stop in San Antonio, Texas, and what a card we have on hand. The Beast returns. Brock Lesnar will show up in San Antonio.
Bro, I don't know why for some reason I heard he was going to be on tonight's episode.
WrestleMania Open Challenge, and you got to wonder, what does Lesnar think about Seth Rollins' attack on his advocate last week? Also next week, Bayley won the gauntlet match earlier tonight. We'll take on AJ Lee for the Women's Intercontinental Championship, and you have to think that a spot at WrestleMania is hanging in the balance. And a score to be settled once and for all.
Huh.
The original.
Really? I thought they was going to save this to WrestleMania.
With El Grande American.
And it'd be a mass versus mass match.
And what kind of a mood is the OTC, the Royal Rumble winner, Roman Reigns, going to be in next week when he appears live on Monday Night Raw after the inflammatory comments from the world champ CM Punk last week? Roman Reigns is live on the road to WrestleMania. Speaking of the world champ,
And we need Finn Balor versus Dirty Dom. Well, that's going to definitely be at WrestleMania. Finn Balor versus Dirty Dom. We already got Jade Cargill versus Rhea. Stephanie versus Liv. Randy versus Cody. Punk versus Roman. So far, I'm digging those matches. So far. So far, that was the card. That was it. That was just it. We wrap it up. I want Dirty Dom to win. And I want Dirty Dom to win because if we're gonna get Finn Balor over, I think Finn Balor needs it way more than Dirty Dom, man. I think Finn Balor, I want to say his last singles WrestleMania match that I can remember, was supposed to be against Edge at WrestleMania 39 in the Hell in a Cell match, but instead Finn winning, Edge won because Finn was supposed to win that night. So I think Finn needs it way, way more. That way, Dirty Dom could just complain and complain and complain. So I'm cool with Finn winning. Actually, whoever wins, I'm really fine with it. Jade Cargill versus Rhea. Whoever wins in that one, I'm fine too because as long as they get Bianca on the opposite side. But the thing is, if it's her finger healing right, man, you know. You could go with the Rhea Ripley because, look here, she was the one who put you on the show for all this time. She made you miss WrestleMania. Like, come on. Like, so is that a big enough beef to go with her rather than, do something with Bianca? Jade Cargill, which really you had something to do with all along. What else we got? Liv and Stephanie?
Unfortunately for the heavyweight champion, when it comes
I want Liv to win. I want Liv to win so we can get our Liv versus Raquel for the women's world title. Nothing against Stephanie, but don't have any really big emotions for her. Roman and Cody, Roman and Punk. I feel like Roman is going to win. Roman is going to win. He's going to take the world heavyweight title so Seth Rollins could then beat Roman or get his title back. Possibly at SummerSlam or something like that. And Randy and Cody. I know these early predictions, but I'm gonna go with Cody. But you have to turn heel. You have to turn heel. But I wouldn't mind seeing Randy Orton win his 15th title.
And of course, enjoying himself with a lot of random WWE fans here at ringside as well. Great crowd here tonight in Seattle. Of course, the city crew hosted one of my favorite WrestleManias. I remember it vividly. Over in the baseball stadium. There you go, little lady. Made that young lady's night.
Sure did. Made her night.
And again, very controversial and inflammatory comments made by Punk last week toward Roman Reigns and his family. Hey, when's the last time, if ever, somebody landed a verbal jab at Roman's expense where the tribal chief couldn't even respond? He was stunned. He was gobsmacked. Yeah, just emotionally caught up in the moment as Punk mentioned his late father.
Cameraman talking to him the whole time, trying to get him back in the ring. Oh, they signed autographs. I think we also get Ray versus Gunther. More than yes, definitely. Definitely, we're gonna get a Ray versus Gunther.
WWE 2K26, the show never stops. WWE 2K26 goes on sale this Friday. Pre-order WWE 2K26 today and get early access. Hey, the world champ CM Punk's in the ring. One of the great main events in WrestleMania history coming in 49.
That was a cool WrestleMania graphic, though.
World heavyweight
I was about to say, what the hell is this?
The OTC.
I like it, though.
The Royal Rumble winner.
Best in the world versus the OTC. And Ray versus Gunther for that prediction. Obviously, Gunther retires Rey Mysterio.
Wow. Okay, I was a little bit wrong. I was unsure what the temperature in the room was going to be regarding me. Ah, but hell with it. Is it great to be alive on a Monday night in Seattle or what?
I mean, for real, I think the reason why they cheering you because you're the only one here. Like it's like we don't have an option. We don't have that. You know, you don't have that other side of the coin. You got Punk, but you don't have Roman here. You know, so it's like okay. I mean, I guess we're just gonna cheer you. Like, I mean, who else we gonna boo?
Gosh, I thought some of you were going to be mad at me. There's some people that are upset about some things that I said last week. One thing in particular I heard was categorized as disrespectful.
I mean, come on, bro. You's a man. You a man.
So I don't know.
You a man. Saying some shit like that to another man, another grown man, straight to his face,
Respected me not once.
knowingly that he has a deceased dad. Fuck disrespectful, bro. You talking about you gonna bury me next to him? You might be there first before I do.
I don't know. Hold your breath. He might show up. Roman Reigns has never respected me, but I will force him to respect the position I hold. Championships, titles in this business are made to find out who the best is. Championships and titles in sports are made to find out who the best is. And those best go on to defend their titles and they defend their championships. This title in particular was created because Roman Reigns shunned his championship responsibilities and refused to defend his titles. But I defend mine. I defend this title because I'm proud of it. I defend this title because you deserve a fighting champion. And when I defend this title, I level it up. I level up the competition. If you stand in the ring across from CM Punk, you have to level up physically and damn sure verbally, because if you don't, I will leave you dumbfounded and slack-jawed like I did Roman Reigns last week. I level this place up.
It did leave him dumbfounded. I will agree on that.
This has been on my mind all week. Unfortunately, last week I lowered myself to Roman Reigns' level. It's going to be interesting.
Could be. Let's see.
Jimmy Uso made it very clear earlier tonight that he had something to say to CM Punk after the disrespect that was shown to Reigns.
Bro, these dudes got the tag team titles and they ain't doing shit with them. But yet, we out in the main event slot of Monday Night Raw about to have a promo with the World Heavyweight Championship. If they don't get these tag team titles off the Usos, man, stop playing games.
Historic title reign of Roman Reigns. Integral part of the bloodline.
I feel like the tag team titles should just be like the women tag team titles. The women tag team championships could go all throughout the shows. Kinda, but man, I want to see what they gotta say now. It's gonna be interesting.
Hey, Punk, we need you to apologize right now. Apologize right now, Uso.
Why is Roman still sending his cousins out here in the ring to do his heavy lifting?
Hey, look. He ain't sent nobody out here to do nothing. Came out here by damn self, Boots. You better apologize right now, punk.
What has Jey Uso been at? Like, come on, man. What has Jey Uso been at? This the Jey Uso we saw in the bloodline, right? Crashing out, do anything for his cousin.
This got absolutely nothing to do with Roman Reigns, but everything to do with respect. It's the exact reason why we're standing out here tonight in the middle of this ring face to face. Because you know what, Phil? I got a whole lot of respect for you. I really do.
Is Jimmy about to do some crazy shit, man?
I got so much respect for you because of the kind of character you are, brother. You say what's on your mind. You speak from the heart. If there's an obstacle in front of you, you ain't trying to go around it, under it, over. You run right through it, and I respect that. Mainly because you call yourself the voice of the voiceless. And you know what, man? You can speak trash about Roman all you want to, but what you did last week was disrespect our late uncle who had no voice. So apologize.
I don't think he's gonna apologize.
You're right. Your brother's coming in a little bit hot. But you're right. Sika doesn't have a voice. And I'm not spiritual, but we're friends. And I know you are. Do you believe he can hear me right now? Can he hear us? Okay, then I hope he hears this. And I hope you're listening.
You about to say some fucked up shit. You about to say some fucked up shit.
And your entire family and me go back a long way, a lot longer than a lot of people realize. I respect Sika. I didn't know him as well as I knew his brother, Atha. When I lived in Philadelphia, I would drive to Allentown, Pennsylvania. And I'm not saying I worked for free, because Atha was always generous to give me some gas money or a hot plate of food or a roof under my head when I needed it. I was paid in knowledge sitting under the wild Samoans learning tree. I damn near babysat Lance while the shows were going on. It was a thrill for young me to get to sit in the back of the pickup truck with the legendary Sammy, and have him drop knowledge on me. I respect everybody in your family, and everybody in your family in return has shown me nothing but respect, except that one son of a bitch. Now, if you think Sika heard that, then you believe he can see. And if you believe he can see, I know he sees exactly what I see. And that is what a lying, conniving, backstabbing, manipulative, gaslighting, egotistical, narcissistic, plastic politician his son Roman Reigns is.
He still don't get it. No, Scott said still don't get it. This ain't about Roman Reigns. We need you to say, I'm sorry.
Yeah. Is Jimmy... Yo, I feel like something about to happen, bro. Yo, what has Jey Uso been at? We needed this Jey Uso for the last year or two, bro. Say I'm sorry. Even the crowd like, yo, just say I'm sorry, bro.
I'm sorry.
Thank you.
I'm sorry.
I'm sorry Roman Reigns treated the two of you and the rest of his family and the bloodline like garbage for years and never once came out here publicly to apologize for the way he treated his family that he loves. I'm sorry that Roman Reigns disrespected one of my mentors, the great American Dream, Dusty Rhodes, the father of my friend Cody, when he called him irrelevant and is somehow not on the hook for apologizing, but I am. I'm sorry, Usos. I'm sorry that Roman Reigns has tricked you and the rest of the Samoan family and all these people and everybody watching around the world that he gives a single damn about any of you or any of this, because if he did,
he'll be here. Roman about to show up, is he?
Or the people, or me, or this company, or this business.
Hey, that'd be best, bro. I'm telling you, if he show up.
Talking to him right now instead of his young boys.
Hey, yo! Ooh. Where Roman at? Roman definitely coming out, right? Oh no. Okay.
It's all good. It's all good.
Okay. And shit, they had me thinking like Roman Reigns was about to come out. You know how they do that? Yeah, man, it'd be so funny if he was right here, right now. You remember like last year? Was it last year? Or the year before last, I want to say, where I know The Rock was supposed to be in, that Monday Night Raw and then going into Brooklyn. And he wound up being on that episode of Raw in Chicago where he beat up Cody at the end, and that famous segment. But nonetheless, though, okay, I mean, I guess we got Jimmy and Jay. I mean, they tied to this story because they were talking about their dead uncle, or their deceased uncle, rather. I mean, they got the tag team titles. Are we having a tag team match? Are we going to build anything with the tag team division going into Mania, or the Usos, are going to be involved with this story too as well, though? But one thing I would say is, where the hell this Jey Uso been at? Where the hell this Jey Uso been at, man? That's like, I'm ready to crash out every given moment. I guess somebody should talk about somebody, family members. I mean, he's sad as insane, I mean, somebody should talk just like that all the time to Jey Uso, for him to just snap and be like that, bro. Like, I'm with it. I'm really with it. I figured Punk wasn't going to apologize, though. But, hey, man, I mean, Roman is going to be back next week. We going to see what he going to say. Because after what he said, man, for real, it's on site. It's definitely on site. Ain't nothing else to say. Ain't nothing to talk about, bro. What you said was definitely crossing the line. I mean, other than that, man, I mean, the highlight of the night, we seen the Judgment Day kick out Finn Balor out of the Judgment Day. So that's going to be kind of cool, man. And the whole build up with that story going into WrestleMania, man. For real. Other than that, okay, Monday Night Raw. Of course, we got NXT tomorrow night and Friday. The contract signing face-to-face between Cody and Randy. But for now, you guys, man, I'm going to go ahead and end the live, you guys. But before I do, definitely don't forget to like, share, follow, comment, and subscribe to the 1130 podcast right here on YouTube, man. As well, I got the 1130 podcast, or the 1130 memberships are definitely up and online on the podcast show. Okay, up on the podcast show. Well, he on the podcast, man. If you come to the 1130 Podcast YouTube channel and hit join, man, you could join the 1130 Podcast Plus and the 1130 Podcast Premium, man. Exclusive perks, exclusive deals and all that, man. Free giveaways and all that stuff like that. So, man, if you support the 1130 Podcast the long way, man, definitely it'll do me a huge favor. I appreciate it a lot. Like I said, the 1130 Podcast Plus and the 1130 Podcast Premium. So, yes. Appreciate it, man. Support the 1130 Podcast, man. We live here on Kick, Twitch, and on YouTube, man. But for now, we're going to wrap it up and head on out of here. Until next time, you guys, it's your man Dre, a.k.a. Dre on Wheels. Stay safe, stay blessed. Give all the glory to God, man. Won't he do it? Yo, enjoy the rest of your night, man. Peace out.